Hi, this is the end of the year book tag. I think I've done this the tag twice before, I think. Um, so I'll just go straight into the questions. Um, Question number one: are there any books you started this year you need to finish? No, there's no real pressing books to finish. No GBRs. At least none that I can um, think of. Uh, Question number two: do you have an autumnal book to transition into the end of the year? And I think the answer to the previous years has been no, but I do, around the time of Halloween, I like to read a point horror, and this is the Babysitter 4 by R.L. Stein. This is the fourth and last in the Babysitter line of books by R.L. Stein, and they're a bit like the original John Carpenter Halloween movie. A babysitter is sort of being stalked, although it's different each novel. The third one quite an interesting twist at the end. I'm not gonna tell you, but they are actually quite good. Question number three: is there a new release you're still waiting for? And again, I think the answer in the previous years is no, and the answer this time is no. I really don't follow modern reads as much as I really should. Question number four: what are three books you want to read before the end of the year? So first, and very close to being finished, I have Where Eagles Dare by Astor MacLean. As you can see, very near the ending. It's a really good thriller. Possibly Astor MacLean's best. I've not completed Guns I've Never Owned yet, but I really like Where Eagles Dare, and I also have the movie as well, which I've watched before, but I can't quite remember all of it. So I'll read the book and then I'll go back. I'll go back to the movie. Second would be Thunderball by Ian Fleming. This is the sixth James Bond novel. No, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, ninth apparently. Although For Your Eyes Only is a short story. But I've been reading the James Bond novels, not exactly in chronological order. Casino Royale I've read previously a few years ago. Live and Let Die I've not actually read, interestingly enough. But I read Moonraker this year, and I read Diamonds Are Forever, and I read From Russia with Love, and From Russia with Love is my favourite. It's the most espionage of them all, and James Bond doesn't appear into it until like 50 pages in. It's mostly about the Russians and their sort of spy network. I thought it was really good and well written. And number three is Voyage of Vengeance by L. Ron Hubbard. This is the seventh book in the Mission Earth Decology. There's 10 books, which I have all of them, and I've read up to number 7. I really can't put into words just how bad these are. They're terrible ravings, garbage. It's some insane stuff. I'm not quite halfway through, but they're quite a breeze to read. You just zip through them, really. Scratching your head the whole time. It's just oh, I can't put it into words. It's just madness, really. So, question number 5. Is there a book you think could still shock you and become your favourite book of the year? I really highly doubt it. Favourite book of the year so far, I would say, is Parable of the... Now, which one is it? Is it Talents or the Sower? I think it's Talents. It's the second one, which I thought was a lot better than Parable of the Sower, which I think is the first one. But I think it would take some doing for something to be better than that. It's not impossible, but I think it really is highly unlikely. Question number 6, the final question. Have you already started making reading plans for 2023, next year? And oh yes, I think that's maybe the main reason why I filmed this. I have quite a lot of old sci-fi. Now, locally there's a Co-op, which is a small grocery store, and they have a table of just charity books. You just take books and leave a donation, and they had a lot of old sci-fi, like a whole bunch, amazing stuff. And I'll go through. I mean, they're not all. I think some of these are quite from elsewhere, but most of them were from that charity table. And I really should have, truth be told, donated more, but I didn't have that much cash with me, although I did donate. So first we have The Wandering Variables by Louis Trimble, and I don't think this was on the charity table. I think I got this elsewhere. Interesting sort of sounds. I like the front cover. I'll read the back. Dr. Tandy Venner was an irreplaceable asset to the character world's union. So when she decided to take a mind-bending vacation with a U4 Trek team, Jan O'Kagan was sent along to keep an eye on her. But to quality for the safari across that mad planet, he too had to submit to the trekkers' mental conditioning. What was not on the tour was the unwritten sidetrack their guide had planned for Tandy. What was not on the guide's secret detour was the planet's own out-of-bounds programming, and what was not on any of them was the eccentricity of two brilliant vacationers breaking all the rules to find out what U4 was really about. So I think I mispronounced some of the names there. Sounds very interesting. I think I have by this point all of these stainless steel wrap books, I think. I'm not exactly sure how many there are in total. I think it might be less than 10, but I'm not exactly sure. And I think these I did get from the charity table. So the stainless steel wrap wants you. I'm not sure what number this is. It might be fourth, I think, because it has the other ones on the back. The Stainless Steel Rat I've read. Stainless Steel Rat's Revenge I've not read yet. Stainless Steel Rat Saves the World I've not read, but I do have. And I like that front cover. And speaking of, Stainless Steel Rat Saves the World. And on that table, and I discovered for the first time Philip E. High, and there was a lot of Philip E. High books on it, so I'm very near to having his whole run of novels, so I'm looking forward to discovering Philip E. High. Never read him before, never knew about him until I came across that charity book table. So this is a double, those double sci-fi books. So on this side we have The Man Metropolis by Philip E. High, and on the other side we have Space Captain by Murray Leinster. Very classic sci-fi looking cover there. I mean, it really was the jackpot, that charity table. Some good person donated all that sci-fi. Amazing. Next is Masters of Space by E. Doc Smith. Hopefully this is a standalone novel. I know he wrote quite a few, is it Lensman? I think he wrote quite a few sort of series of novels, but hopefully this is just a standalone novel and not some sort of volume in a number of novels. I'm not sure. I'll find out. Next, from the same table, Colossus and the Crab by D.F. Jones. Never heard of them before. Hopefully it's not a sequel. I hate reading things out of order. I really need to read volume 1 before I do any of the other in a series or manga or movies or anything really. Looking like quite an old book. We have Rebels of the Red Planet by Charles Fontenay. It looks old, but I'm not exactly sure how old it is. Priory Books. It doesn't seem to say, but it does look really old. Maybe it's 50s or 60s, I think. This is The Way the World Begins by J.T. McIntosh. I'm assuming that this is fiction and not non-fiction. I think it is, yeah. I quite like this very sort of 70s sort of cover. The Castle Keeps by Andrew J. Offut. I'm not too sure how you pronounce that. Offut. Yeah, maybe that's the... I don't really like that cover. To me it seems 1970s. You know, the sort of Battlestar Galactica type hair. Let's see. Yeah, published in this version in 1972. And by Captain W.E. Johns, the author, creator of Biggles. I think he delved into like 5 or so sci-fi novels. Return to Mars. Hopefully these will be in the right sequence. Hopefully, because if not, I might have to get the others in the sequence because I don't want to read the wrong volume in the wrong order. I do have one other one by Captain W.E. Johns, Now to the Stars. This might be a one-off novel, not too sure. But I think it is a series of some sort. Another one that looks really old, The Watching World by R.L. Fanthorpe. You know, it has a 1950s sort of look to it. It doesn't seem to say when it was published. No, I don't know. It really looks quite old. And I got most of these books all together. Luckily I had space in my bag because of a whole bunch of books. This one I did not get at the charity book table. This one I bought from Better World Books. It's Double Illusion by Philip E. High. So I think I'm missing one or two novels by Philip E. High, but the rest, the majority I've got, so I'll be discovering Philip E. High next year. Probably not Philip K. Dick, but we'll see. I also have a bunch of commandos, so I'll be doing a commando-a-thon next year. And hopefully I'll get to do March Mystery Madness, because I think I missed out on it this year, and I think last year as well. Other than that, I've got other old science fiction paperbacks, again from the table. I've got quite a few works by James White. I've never read him before, so that would be also a discovery as well. So that is my reading for next year. Will be old science fiction. I'm really looking forward to that. And also with science fiction, I've got most of the Doctor Who, so in chronological order, I'm going to watch as many of the Doctor Who's as I can. I understand that some of the Doctor Who's, the William Hartnell and Patrick Troughton years, are not in existence. The tapes were not recorded in those early days of BBC television, but I've got the first episode in An Unearthly Child, and I'll work my way through the others. You can actually get recreations of old Doctor Who's via eBay, and actually here on YouTube as well. So I'm really looking forward to hopefully a science fiction year in 2023. Thanks for watching. Bye.